you retired, what happened? Why aren't you playing anymore?
It's a long list of reasons, but it just felt right. It felt like the right time. Obviously, over the last few years, won the World Cup, won the Grand Final, played in the big Euro game, Challenge Cup final, played in. Just felt like the right time for me. I've got plenty going on away from that, so I thought, give a go at coaching and see how we get on.
Just in the shadow of the where you won the World Cup, do you think about it often?
Not overly, to be honest. I've got that much going on. I've not got time these days. I'm thinking about plans and coaching and sessions, and then obviously work, job, home life. So it's just plenty going on, keeps me busy.
How is coach? How are you finding coaching? Are you enjoying it?
So far I am actually, yeah. It's not overly different to the setup we had anyway, because it was more of a collaborative senior player effort rather than just our coach. So it's sort of the same thing. It just means that I'm not pushing now and I stand shouting at people with some paper and stuff.
I mean, this is the problem now, because when you're out there, you can affect things. Now you're on the side with the bits of paper. Are you ready for the frustration of players not quite doing what you want them to do?
Yes and no. I think for me, as someone that was always quite willing to play off the cuff anyway, we'll go with it. I understand that was frustrating for coaches that had to deal with me from being 5 years old, playing running rugby all the way through to the end of last season, or the middle of last season when I stopped playing. So I think it's one of those I sort of understand both sides of it. So at the end of the day, it's not me on the court, it's not me playing, and they've got to do what they see fit, and that's up to them. All I can do is try and make them as ready as I can, give them some tools to work with.
Where are Wigan this year? How close to regaining silverware are you, do you think?
I'm hoping we're pretty close. We're training's going well. I think we're preparing quite well for sort of the next stage of where we're going. We've got a few new players in that we're looking forward to progressing. Obviously, with us having 2 teams this year, trying to find some friendlies for a third team as well. We've got 20 odd registered players, probably pushing 30 now, just all the way through, trying to improve everybody a little bit or a lot, and then work the whole club towards silverware at any level we can get to.
Are you surprised at how quickly those numbers have grown, going from 1 team to almost 3?
Not overly, no. But there's always been a lot of sort of uptake for it, and we always had a lot of registered players. It's just now finding more local players who are sort of more active in being there every week, which is always nice. Like we're looking at least 20 nearly every week these days at training. Just grateful we've got a nice big facility where we've got plenty of room to work in, so just like I said, getting everybody involved and obviously focusing on the elite level, but also making sure it's still an amateur community game and being as inclusive as we can.
2 new teams in the competition. How do you see Sheffield and Edinburgh finding their feet in it?
It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward actually to having some new faces in the competition, because obviously playing the same 4 teams over and over and over, it's sort of you understand the habits and sort of what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. So it's going to be nice to have a couple of new challenges, and I'm not expecting to be pushovers by any means. We're going into those games the same way we would any other. It's going to be a tough game and stick to the game plan and push through and go that way, but I think they're going to find their feet quite quickly.
Who's the new Deck Roberts then in the Wigan, if you can indeed be replaced?
I wouldn't like to try and coach myself, so I'm hoping there isn't one, to be honest. Like I said, it's just making sure everybody's their own individual player. Like, we don't need another me. We need somebody else to be themselves and keep going that way. If we didn't want somebody to be themselves, what's the point in them being with us? We want all of our players to be them players and play their game to the best they can. Because if you try and sort of take the human element out of it, you've just got robots, and you need a bit of creativity, or else you're not going to win all that much. So I don't want robots. I just want the players to be the players, enjoy themselves. That's the whole point. That's why we're here. If you're not enjoying it, then you can better uses of your time and enjoy it somewhere else. So get stuck in, be yourself, and contribute to the team in any way you see fit.